name is Bart Orr from Burgar Funeral Home. I've been with Burgar Funeral Home for 15 years, but Burgar Funeral Home's been in the Camrose community for over 100 years. I originally started as a hardware store and evolved into a fully functioning funeral home. The evolution from a hardware store to a funeral home. A lot of the old funeral homes in Canada started the same way. There was a need when someone passed away for the coffin, the old traditional coffin, kind of a weird shaped box that was used. You see it in the old westerns and stuff like that. So of course they'd go to the hardware store to get the wood, which eventually then the hardware owner would say, well, we can build it for you. Then that evolved into, well, who's looking after the deceased? Who gets the deceased into this box? And then the hardware store ended up starting to do that as well. Eventually that evolved to recognizing a need that they could fill, so they ended up changing into just a funeral home. Generations of families have continued to come to use Burgar Funeral Home. I think they've recognized the level of service that we provide to them. We will help plan the service and do all that, but we'll also guide the family in executor duties and point them in the right direction. So we like to think we kind of take them by the hand or wrap an arm around them and just usher them through all the things that they are going to need, because most times they don't know what's expected of them and what's going to happen. So we can kind of have soft gloves and carry them through. The community of Camrose is unlike any other, in my opinion. I think the community recognizes businesses that support the community, and they continue to support those businesses. When Burgar Funeral Home helps a family through a time of need, which is inevitably one of the most difficult times that they go through in their lives, we become a part of their family, and hopefully they become a part of ours, to the extent that my kids will often joke and tell me they don't want to come to the grocery store with me because I know so many people. When I talk to other funeral directors in other communities, they don't know the people they serve. They don't know who they are when they go out in the community. In the bigger communities, they don't recognize anybody that they've served. So that's something you can't just make up. That's not something that other communities have. And that's part of our small community, small city feel. Even though the city's growing, it still continues. The legacy that I hope that Burgar Funeral Home leaves for the next generation is that even though we've been here nearing 120 years, I'd like to be here another 100 more. I think that the community will recognize that this business has been there for the last 100 and that they'll help support us in the next 100. That legacy that was left from the people I got it from, the Burgar family, then the Pearson family, they've taught me and left me that the history is important. And with important history, you learn from history. So you can pass that forward, and the next generation hopefully picks up on the history, the importance of our history in the community, and carries that forward.